nice to see you again. You haven't been here in quite some time. Let me ask you a question about that. Or did we talk about this once before? You and Madonna there.
Yes.
What? Anything interesting that we should know about that?
It's the first time I'd actually kissed somebody on the screen, and I was really, really nervous.
Yeah.
And
well, that's a great place to start.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm just this sort of little wimpy guy from Canada, and there's Madonna. Like, go ahead, kiss her. Be sexy, would you? And so I'd never kissed anybody. I said, how do you do it? And she grabbed my hand, and she kissed my hand in a really sort of tight-lipped, professional way. I thought, okay, great. I'm going to be comfortable with this. And we're just about to start filming, and she says, by the way, if you slip me the tongue, I'll kill you.
Uh-huh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. Let's go. I started to get a bad sort of nervous giggle.
Was she... Was she nice? Did you get to talk to her a bit? Yeah.
Very nice, very professional, and she was very nice.
Yeah.
She led me through it, and I was scared, and she was nice, and she was gentle.
Okay. Let's see now. It's been about a year since you were here. What have you done? Fill us in on your life there.
Well, I went to Hawaii.
Vacation?
Yes.
Good.
Which I thought I would never do because my dad, who's English, said, oh, I'd never go to Hawaii. They killed Captain Cook.
Was he a friend of the captain's?
No, it was just they bloody murdered him. Cold-blooded in his sleep, mate. The Hawaiians. And Dad, that was 1779. 200 years, you're still holding a grudge. And he was very upset about that. Murdered him in his sleep.
Yeah.
I couldn't even have pineapple in the house. He'd start getting mad. No pineapple or poi.
Yeah.
Get it out.
So for that reason, he had crossed Hawaii off as a possible vacation.
Exactly.
And you thought, yeah,
I'd never been, and I thought, well, I'll go. So I went, and there's three things I wanted to do. I wanted to see a volcano.
All right.
I wanted to see Pearl Harbor, and I wanted to see Don Ho.
Sure.
So we went to this hotel, which was the home of Don Ho. And we went
where is this, when you say Don Ho? Where does he live?
In Honolulu.
Is that what they call the Big Island?
I don't know.
Let's just call it that.
We'll call it Honolulu.
Let's go. Okay, whatever.
So we went there and went and saw the show, and it was in this weird sort of Buckminster Fuller geodesic dome with a Polynesian motif. And, it was very strange. And as part of admission is you get a free drink. And Robin and I, my girlfriend Robin.
Robin? Yeah, you've mentioned Robin
yes.
On your other visits.
Yeah, I mention her every time. Yeah. She's starting to turn into the Fang of the 90s. So, Fang, a reference, of course, to Phyllis Diller.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I sitting there. I never drank, and I had what they called a chi-chi, and it tasted really sweet. It was like Kool-Aid. So we both sucked it back really fast. So like this, and then all of a sudden we were wasted.
Yeah.
And so the Don Ho show is about to start, and it's, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to meet Don Ho, please come to the left of the stage. So we go, sure, let's go! So we went back, and Robin, who never does this, but she was just wasted, went past his big bodyguards that looked like guys from Hawaii Five-0. Mr. Ho, we'll see you now. So we went, sat down. And, hi, how do you do? And then you get your photograph taken. But Robin goes, he's on Saturday Night Live! Which she never does. And I was like, oh, no, get a load of her. And he said, oh, really? What are you doing here? And then we both, for some reason, we panicked and went, we're on our honeymoon, which wasn't true.
Yeah.
But
it's not bad.
We panicked.
Yeah.
And I think later on we realized it's because you get everything free, or at least cheap, in Hawaii. And it's one of those things, you know. I think it's one of my dad. If you do go to Hawaii, say you're on your honeymoon. So,
a lot of good it did Captain Cook, though.
Oh, that's it. Oh, so we said we're on our honeymoon, and he goes, Saturday Night Live. Oh, what's your name? Mike Myers. Mike Byers? No, Mike Myers. Oh, all right, come and do a skit with me. So we're watching the show, and it's this weird sort of like gunga chicka 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 chicka. And then he sings like Wind Beneath Your Wings, only he has his microphone down waist level. It's like minimum effort. And it's on 10, so it's like, you are the wind beneath my wings. Sounds like a 45 done at 33.
Yeah.
And then she goes, now we'd like to do a skit with Mike Byers from Saturday Night Live. So I come on, me and Robin.
He's calling you Bike Byers.
I swear to God, he called me Mike Byers. So like, Mike, actually, but oh well. So we go up, and he goes, so you're newlywed. I get a big round of applause, and Robin and I look at each other good. Congratulations. And he goes, Robin, you want to know how to keep Mike? And Robin goes, sure. Every day when he comes home, don't ask him where he's been. Right? Gets a huge laugh. And then he turns to me and goes, Mike, you want to know how to keep Robin? Every night when you come home, give him money. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Crowd goes crazy. And we're just sitting there going, and then he goes, Saturday Night Live, huh? Well, I want you to know that all the boys and girls in my band are completely drug-free. And I'm sitting there, it's like, whoa, what am I, the candy man?
Yeah.
You know? What? So I left and I walk and then these old ladies are looking at me like if I'm a Colombian drug lord or something. I don't know what he's talking about. Just sit down.
A nest of junkies swarming
right.
about you. What? Hey, we got to do a commercial. And then we'll come back here. You guys usually are. What do you get one of them computer things hooked up?
I got a
with?
thing here, yeah.
Man,
yeah,
it
I'm
sounded
doing
great.
a Run DMC thing. It's
terrific.
kind of a stupid fresh.
Mike Myers is British.
Yes.
But you were born and reared in Canada.
In Toronto, Canada, yeah.
What was it like for you as a kid up there?
Oh, it was great. I was the youngest of 3 boys. My 2 older brothers used to torture me. They had a real neat habit of stripping me naked and throwing me in the hallway of our apartment building. I would be sitting there watching TV and I'd hear conspiratorial tones behind me. I'd look back and before I knew it, I was buck naked in a ball and by the elevators.
You know, if you come to my real estate seminar, that's the first lesson you'll learn. Whether it's a condo, a single-family dwelling. So what would become of you out there in the hallway?
Well, I'd have to wait until my mom would come home from work. But we had an Indian lady who lived next door who would come home and see me in a ball like this, like, help! And she would go, what did those devils do to you? And then she would take me in, and she was a really nice lady, and the only thing that she had to offer me in terms of clothes was I was her exact sari size. So I'd be sitting there in a sari, eating papadums, listening to Ravi Shankar, beside a statue of Siva, the many-handed one, waiting for my mom to come home and be, yeah, thanks, I'm sorry about that. Can I offer some money for the papadums?
Yeah, I think this answers a lot of questions,
It
Mike.
does, and brings up new ones.
And the film, now, I'm surprised because I see advertisements for the film, what can I think of the film?
Wayne's World?
Yeah, Wayne's World.
Oh, Wayne's World, yeah.
And now I'm told that the thing is nearly finished. It's done already.
I haven't seen it. We've done all the shooting on it,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen it.
You and Dana?
Yes, Dana Carvey. He plays Garth, and I play Wayne.
Yeah. And the storyline of the film?
It's you know, guy meets chick, guy gets chick, guy loses chick, guy sings chick, guy goes mental and gets chick back. It's pretty formula.
It sounds like a hit. No, it sounds like a blockbuster is what it sounds
how
like.
do you explain a movie? It's
How is your girlfriend Robin dealing with all your success here in the last couple of years?
Oh, great. No, Robin's really, really cool. I mean, it's better now we're used to each other. When we first went out, she's from Queens and I'm from Toronto.
Right.
And there's a lot of cultural differences. Like, we went up to the... there are. You'd be surprised. We went to the Wayne Gretzky softball tournament, which was a lot of fun. Yeah. And I was really honored because Wayne Gretzky's a god in my country.
You must be a big fan of hockey.
Huge hockey fan. So I'm sitting there, and we had to drive from the hotel to the banquet, and I got to share a car with Gordie Howe, which was a tremendous honor, and I was quivering, and I was really, really shaking. And, of course, Robin has no idea who he is.
Yeah.
So it's me, Robin, and Gordie Howe, right? For some reason, she said, I'll get in first. And I'm like, oh, chest beside Gordie Howe. And it's like, okay, you sit there. And I didn't mind so much because all my life I had to sit on the hump. So she sat there, Gordie Howe's there, and she turns to Gordie Howe and says, so, Mr. Howe, what do you do for a living? I was like, it's humiliated. It's Gordie Howe. Please, God, let there be an ejector seat.
Have you known Robin long?
4 years.
4 years? Well,
4 years, October 14th.
And it's a pretty solid relationship, so it's okay to make little jokes about that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if she'll be so happy with my impression of her. So, Mr. Howe! That yourself, like,
Well, yeah, but that wasn't she drinking Chi-Chis that day as well?
we have a lot of problems to sort out.
Get you kids in a program. Yeah. The big show Saturday night, who's up there with you?
It's Linda Hamilton and Mariah Carey. I blanked.
Great show. Mike, always a pleasure to have you here, and good luck with the film, and nice to see you. Mike Myers, folks, we'll be right back.